laminated in pure gold, 24 karat gold.
Oh, I think maybe we've had that here at HSN. I think we presented it.
HSN.com, $2,799, I believe.
There you go. Okay, this is
fun.
So fun, so popular. 1 troy ounce, 99.9% pure silver bars with the Walking Liberty design. Now, here's your choice. You can buy 1 single bar. It's $27.95. You can get 10 bars at $279.95, and then coming up next, you can get 1 bar that's like having 10 bars inside of it.
That's right.
And this big guy is also available, and this is like 10 bars equals 1 of these 10 ounces.
And it's funny, we've been using these so much, and people get their fingerprints on them and all that other stuff.
Try not to. Yeah, I know, right?
So
I'm always grabbing them and playing with them.
So we had to replace the bars. We have brand new samples on them this time, so you can see they're nice and shiny. Now, the other thing that I decided to do is bring in and show you, if you buy the 10 bars, this is how that comes to you. Okay, each bar is individually packaged.
Right.
Okay, so you can buy the 1 ounce bar, and we'll cut it out, and you get each one. You get them like this. Okay, is how you get these. Is how you get the silver. Okay, you get them like this. If you buy 10 1 ounce bars, they're like that. But if you buy these, then this is how they're going to come to you. And I'm going to grab a couple of these up at the top, because what happens is there's just nothing like this, and this is why I have to replace these samples every now and then.
Okay, admit it, you like to do it too.
Well, of course, how do you not?
How do you not?
I mean, you know, you're just drawn to these, is what it is. With each one of them, check this out, 1 ounce pure silver in each bar, individually wrapped. Now, one of the things that we've done, and this has been so incredibly, phenomenally popular since we debuted this about 6 weeks or so ago, I think, is when we first started this on a customer request. And part of it has been, if you followed the price of silver, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these bars, look at that. Isn't that spectacular? That's 5 ounces. Hang on a second, right there. You know what that is? That's a 1/4 pound of silver, is what that is. That's a 1/4 pound of silver that we have. These bars were freshly made. They were literally just made this week because we are selling so much of this. So here's ultimately what it comes down to, and I guess to some degree it's the ultimate compliment to some in some ways. Went to a recent coin show, had some people at the coin show, and they called me. They go, guess what is everywhere on the floor? 1 ounce bars and 10 ounce bars. You just don't see that, because what we do here really affects the entire market.
Oh, really?
Okay, it affects the entire market, because all of a sudden they're going, oh, people must like, because in the last month I say, and I tell people, I say, I've sold a ton of silver. They go, really? That's a lot. How much? I go, I've sold a ton.
Like literally,
literally 2,000 pounds of silver, and it's actually significantly more than that, because here's what we've done that nobody else has been able to do across the board. A national platform for you to be able to buy silver. And normally, if you buy 1 bar, it's one price. If you buy 5 bars, you get a little bit of a discount. You buy 10 bars, you get another little bit of a discount. You buy 50, you get a blah, blah, blah. What we did is I came out with the best price I could come up with, and I took it all the way down to the 1 ounce bar. Because what I like to call that is millionaire pricing. Everybody gets the millionaire pricing. So everybody gets the lowest possible price per ounce we can charge. That's why 1 bar is $27.99 and 10 bars is $20. It's not like I'm not discounting 10 bars. Everybody gets the price. I don't think you should be forced to buy any more or any less silver that you want.
You could do it down to just 1 bar.
One bar. You can get 1 bar. You get, so if you're looking for graduation gifts, something that they'll actually use, something that they'll actually remember, boom, right here.
What a great gift.
The other thing that we've done, when you go out there and buy silver bars, you go, okay, that's great. I'll take the silver bar. Okay. I like to use a Visa. Oh, they go, ooh, you know, that's going to be 3 or 4 or 5% more. If you use a credit card.
So you have to go to these shows with piles of cash?
and you know, don't even think about using American Express. That's like 7% more for an American Express card. I don't get it. We don't do it. I mean, you know, the price is the price. Pay it any way you want. I mean, you know, that's what we do here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we do here.
And by the way, I'd like to use my card. And of course, you're going to give me a 30-day money back guarantee, right?
No.
And they go, what are you talking about? There's no place on the planet that'll give you a 30-day money back guarantee for silver bars. There is, actually, and it's right here.
It's right here.
Okay, it's right here. It's HSN.
Right.
We are more than happy to do that.
Notice they're not imitating that part of you.
Yeah, they're not imitating that part. They want to sell this.
They'll sell this.
But they're not going to take your credit cards without extra charge, almost without exception.
Right.
Some do, but I mean...
But I got to be honest, Mike, I wouldn't even know where to go to a coin show.
That's the other thing.
I know where you are,
where are you
but I don't even know.
So, I mean, you know, what are you going to...
I mean, does the Mint have a gift shop where you buy bars of silver?
The Mint has a gift shop, but they do not have bars of silver.
Right, exactly.
Okay? And then you have this right here. So if you buy 10, so you see that 10 bars, this is the way they come to you. And if you buy 1 bar, well, if you buy 5 bars, that's what it's going to look like. And if you buy 3 bars, that's what it's going to look like.
Exactly.
And if you buy 1 bar, it's going to look like that.
1 bar.
Okay, so there's 3 bars.
Or if you buy 1 bar, it might look like that.
Yeah, I know. You can't wait to get to that.
I can't wait to get to that
here in just a second. So you buy 10 bars, it looks like that. There's going to be 5 bars, it's going to look like that. Each one individually wrapped and individually packaged is what you've got right here. Now, what we've got is every single solitary phone going here. I know we might go over that clock just a hair. I don't know. Can you tell me what is the percentage? Usually, the largest percentage of sales is in the 10 bars.
Yeah, Chris, who's buying the most? Are they buying the 10 bars or the one? How are people buying? Chris?
Isn't that fantastic? Listen to that. I love that.
They're buying the 10-pack mostly.
Of course they are.
Yeah, mostly the 10-pack.
Here's the other thing. I have 2 10-year-old boys, right? And they've been collecting coins with me since they were babies. I mean, you know, so
whether they knew it or not.
Yeah, that's right, whether they knew it or not. And we still do that.
Yeah.
But it's funny, when we first started selling the bars, I get the samples, you know, and I brought a couple of them home to kind of, you know, do it and kind of
show them the family.
They were attracted to them like moths to a flame.
Yeah.
I mean, me too.
You just,
and I think that's what it is. Yeah, and this is the thing. I mean, you know, a lot of this coin stuff, you kind of stand there and go, okay. But with this, you're just really engaged. And the reason is, it's almost in our DNA that we get that this is valuable.
Right.
Okay, it's almost in our DNA that we get that this is collectible, that this is something that you want. And I have people, and people buy them for different reasons. People just have silver and want to have silver. Other people want it for more practical reasons, you know?
Right, put it in the safety deposit box.
That's right, or just say, hey, you know, what if paper money all of a sudden didn't work? You know,
you're good to go.
That's right. This is silver. It's reliable, and it's tradable.
I think it's in our lexicon, because all the movies that you've seen, you know, when you have the guy that breaks into that vault with all the precious metal bars, and they're like, you know, they've got a bar of gold. And I remember sitting and thinking, God, what would that feel like to have like a real bar of that precious metal? Well, here it is. It's right here in front of me, and you can get it at home. That's why, I mean, we're all like excited, because no one can say this isn't worth something. Do you know what I mean? That's what's so attractive about it.
And by the way, if you buy the 10 1-ounce bars, it's going to look just like this. Now, the way we're going to do this, I'm going to push this over. I'm going to bring this right over here. Okay.
All right, so we're just going to continue on.